Vegas.
The Environmental Protection Agency continues to struggle to handle a contaminated water spill in Colorado.
Now there are some people living here who are concerned some of that water could work its way down to the Las Vegas Valley.
The possibility of that happening is very, very remote.
David Rexing is a manager at this water filtration plant that treats some 300 million gallons of water for the valley every day. He admits that the Water Authority is ramping up its sample testing processes simply to err on the side of caution. And no, he's not worried about that contaminated water getting here.
We have three things working for us in terms of this spill in Durango. We have time and distance. It's a long way off. And those metals will be adsorbed onto sediments.
That water would have to travel a long distance to get from the Gold King mine in San Juan County, Colorado to here.
The second process is dilution. From Durango to our intakes, we have about a 3 million fold dilution factor.
In other words, that would be like taking your morning cup of coffee and diluting it with 1 million cups of water. But let's take the worst case scenario. Some of those contaminants still manage to trickle into our water supply. That's where this plant's state-of-the-art technology takes over.
The last barrier that we have in this treatment plant, we actually have a process called coagulation filtration.
Water samples are taken, then tested at the plant to look for what is in the water. From there, adjustments are made from this control room to the way the water gets treated. The process begins with ozone.
It's a very superior disinfectant over chlorine. We use that. Only about 5 to 10% of the utilities in the world use ozone.
The ozone is very efficient. It chews up and destroys the metals. The ozone created in this plant is released into the water in a football field-size holding tank. You can see the ozone working here as small bubbles are being injected into the water. This process helps to make our water's purity surpass the standards of EPA's Safe Drinking Water Act.
Those are minimal requirements. One of our philosophies is to never just meet the minimal requirement. We generally go beyond the minimal requirement and get well below any contaminant levels. We go well below the regulated level.
Les Crittenden, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.
The 3 million gallons of contaminated water released at the gold mine contain pollutants including arsenic, lead, copper, aluminum, and cadmium.